All right, kids, today we are taking a look at NECA's third wave of Ben Cooper costume kids. Of course, we're going to look at the Alien, Beetlejuice, Gizmo, and Stripe the Gremlin. So, first up, these are amazing, guys. If you haven't been paying attention to this line of figures, they are 7-inch scale kids in those original Ben Cooper costumes from the 70s and 80s. Of course, these are highly detailed. They come in those kind of commemorative boxes that are similar to what the original costumes shipped in. And as you know, NECA, these things are highly detailed, very accurate, and really cool. So let's first take a look at the box here on the Alien. And you've got that great picture window. As we rip around the side here, you've got that, period art style. And there's our costume kid out in the backyard, ready to go trick-or-treating. And this is number 11 in the series, as you can see. The bottoms, there you go, and there is the top. So next up, let's take a look at Beetlejuice. Again, you got that iconic logo, the Ben Cooper logo. So we move around, there's the side, and then the picture on the back, and the other side. And of course, this is number 12. There is the bottom and the top. Then we have Gizmo. Who doesn't love the Gremlins? Of course, this is out and about around Christmas time, and everybody knows Gremlins is a Christmas movie for the kids. Happy Christmas. There is, of course, the cross sale with Stripe also there. The side, number 13. There's our bottom and the top of the package. Last up, let's take a look at Stripe. Again, same package because it is reminiscent of the eras what we saw Gizmo in. There's the right, there's that picture back with the cross sale of Gizmo. And here's this side of the package, number 14. There's the bottom again. And as we flip it, there is the top. So that's of course, what they look like in the box. But you know what we do here on the channel? We open our toys. So let's get these open and take a closer look. All right, here they are, fresh from their frozen tombs, freed for us to take a look at. Of course, we have the Alien, Beetlejuice, Gizmo, and Stripe. And you'll notice I've put these all on some 3D printed figure stands that really work well for these costume kids. They help keep them stable. With these littler legs and feet, they tend to be not so stable without a figure stand. But this will allow us to get a good look at each one. And you'll notice right away, one of the great things about this line, is that the figures come with, that's right, trick-or-treat bags or otherwise. You can see Beetlejuice here has his skull candy bucket. But let's take a closer look at the Alien. Of course, one of the things they also do great with these NECA figures in this line is give you a nice diverse cast of kids. And so here we see a young boy in his alien costume. There's the back. You can see this is like a vinyl, just like the actual costume was. So that's very cool. And it is the full suit as opposed to just the kind of shirt that you could also get. Sorry, getting him back on the stand there. His leg was coming off a bit. We have lots of points of articulation. You can see that head moves up and down a little, side to side. Not a ton of range of movement there, but just enough. We have the kind of ratcheting arm, can move forward and back. Looks like we got some rotation there at the shoulder. We have a double hinged elbow. You can see the hand is also hinged, so we can kind of move that forward and back, which gives us lots of opportunity to pose our trick-or-treaters. The hips, same way. We got some joints there. We've got a single hinged knee in there. And then the feet also swivel, so you can move them up and down and rotate them side to side. And that gives us the ability to, move our hips a little bit and all that stuff. So there's the alien figure. And of course, there you can see the trick-or-treat bag that he comes with. So let's take a closer look at Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. And of course, this is modeled off the cartoon version of Beetlejuice. And there is that really cool bucket. And you can see that that is hinged, and the figure does hold that nice and tight. Same points of articulation. Get a view of that mask. So really cool detail on the mask with the blue outlining around the teeth. And you can see how they kind of sit on the figure's face. You even got the detail of the string molded into the head, so it's pressing up against the hair, again, to just add to that realism. You'll also notice here, as we take a look at the shoes, we've got some pretty detailed shoes with the laces, the soles, the two-tone pleather or leather. I'm sure fresh from Payless. And that color, of course, looks good with the rest of Beetlejuice. Here we have the black sneaker, black and white sneakers there. As we take a look at our first girl, she, of course, is sporting Gizmo, that name Gizmo on there, and the Gremlins movie logo. And as we swivel her around, you can see that kind of all white Keds, but with a tan sole. I think that tan sole matches well with the costume. Of course, we can see the hairstyle. It's how we know this is a girl figure. But again, really cool. Who doesn't love Gizmo? So another great figure in this line. That sculpt is just so good on these. And last but not least, let's take a look at Stripe. And he's got a really simple trick-or-treat bag. And of course, Stripe printed on his right shoulder, the Gremlins logo in orange. With all this scaling. He's wearing a red sneaker with a little white heel and black soles. Very cool. Again, good choice. Obviously, they're matching the colors of the shoes with the accent colors on the costumes themselves. Probably not something kids really paid a lot of attention to in the 80s, especially when we started loving that Clash era, but still really cool. Again, you can see that these costumes do come off. They're just Velcroed on there, and really cool. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say about these. These are all really cool. I love that these, again, are modeled after the real costumes. Of course, we previously shared Series 2 with you guys, so take a look at that. I'll put a link to that video at the end. And I just love these things. These things are really cool. They're pretty hard to find. I mean, the only places I know of that have carried them outside of specialty toy stores is Target and Walmart, and they are hard to come across. Right now, I've seen this guy and this guy in stores, but only like one or two. Never seen the full line or all shelves. So really hard to find. Series 1 exploded in price. They became extremely hard to get. Some of them are over $300. So these are highly collectible. And they're surprisingly great action figures. I mean, they look really good in person. I think you'll be surprised. So let me know what you guys think below. Is this a line of figures you're interested in at all? Does it bring back any nostalgia from back when we were trick-or-treating as kids? Let me know. Drop a comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, all that YouTube stuff, because you guys know it really does help the channel and I'd appreciate it a ton. Thanks again for making it to the end. And remember, until next time, have fun.